Hello, I'm Sharon Wilson. I'm with Resort Trades, and we are delighted to present Resort Trades' very first showcase today. That's an opportunity for companies to share insights with the community. So today we have Bryan Rand discussing the business of innovation. Bryan is president of Vacation Innovations and Holiday Systems International, which offer custom travel solutions. You may have noticed their advertisement in our April issue of Resort Trades. And Bryan, thank you very much for your support of our magazine. And we are really excited to learn about all of the great forward-looking moves that your company is expecting to make this year. I understand that you're going to have a real forward push this year. So thank you for your support.
Well, thank you for giving us the opportunity to work with you and talk more about what we are up to as a company. Appreciate the opportunity to chat with you today.
Well, great. Well, we love having you and appreciate your being here. So can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you found your way into the travel industry?
Sure. So my background has primarily been in finance, in the investment banking and private equity side. And so I've been doing that for a number of years. And it's how I was introduced to VI many years ago. And so it's really through that lens that I've kind of gotten to know the industry.
Well, that's great. Now, how long have you been involved with Vacation Innovations?
Sure. So I've been an advisor and an investor in VI for more than half a dozen years. So, the better part of a decade. But it's only been in the past year that I've actually joined in a day-to-day role in serving as president.
Yeah, so you were keeping a low profile before.
Exactly. But I picked a fun time to join. I'll tell you that, with everything going on.
With COVID?
It's been busy.
Well, I know after COVID, travel is picking up enormously. So that's we'll keep our fingers crossed. So as president, what would you say is your main role or focus for the organization?
Sure. So I wear a couple hats at the organization, but my main focus is I really work with my partner and our CEO, Chad Newbold, to drive the strategy and growth of the organization and focus on sort of where we're going to be in the future. We've built a terrific base with millions of customers and subscribers that we work with. Very strong relationships with developers and partners, and really thinking about how we can serve them in the future and really where the ball's going. And so this industry is changing rapidly, and we want to be on the forefront of that.
Yeah, indeed. Wow. Well, you mentioned your focus on helping strategically grow the company, which brings me to a question that I think many of our viewers might have as well. Can you talk about Vacation Innovations or VI and its brands and products and focus? And I know you have some slides you can share
Sure.
with us too. So,
sure. Well, I think what I'd love to do is maybe kind of walk through some of the materials that we prepared and just give the viewers a chance to learn a little bit more about VI and HSI and what we've been up to. So, I think, when you think about VI, you should really think about us as a family of brands, right? We don't just work through one channel, but we feel like the best way for us to support the various stakeholders we work with is dedicated channels and dedicated brands. And so we have a large family of brands. As you can see there, this is just a selection of some of the offerings that we have, but we really try to establish a leadership position in each of the spaces that we're in, and are excited to tell you a little bit more. As far as kind of understanding VI, it's been a privately held company the entire time. And so a lot of folks may not know, but VI was founded more than 20 years ago, right? And started as kind of a small timeshare kind of title and brokerage agency and has really grown into, the platform that it is today, with hundreds of employees across offices, Orlando, Las Vegas, and the greater New England area. But really what took VI to the next level was in 2012, the company acquired Sell My Timeshare Now. And so really taking that platform, which is far and away the leading platform in the secondary market, and really allowed, the company to build some really great momentum and leadership position. And we had kind of grown to the point where it made sense to think about what's next. And so in 2017, actually partnered with Tritium Partners. Tritium is a private equity fund with very strong expertise in marketplaces and travel investments. So they actually did the HomeAway transaction. They built that company and invested from $1 all the way through the IPO. They've done RV Share. They've done just a number of marketplaces, and we thought they were just a great partner. And so they bought a minority stake in the company. And so we've kind of used that capital and some of their partnership and expertise to kind of restructure the company and really put us on a poise for growth. And then obviously, COVID-19 kind of threw a wrench in some of the plans and timing. But, we always say kind of we want to pursue opportunity when it arises. And so even though the timing was surprising, we had our eyes on HSI for many years, admired very deeply what Craig had done, and saw an opportunity that worked for both parties in the pandemic to move forward. So that's a little bit of context on the history. As far as sort of what we do and who we are, when we say custom technology solutions, we really mean just that. From our perspective, just kind of offering kind of white label access to travel and travel products is just a place where we start. The combination of our family of brands allows us to provide access to inventory and units that just you couldn't find through any other channel. And then so now combining both VI and that the millions of timeshare owners we have in our database, the 10,000 owners that we touch every month, combining that with sort of the true point and click timeshare rental capabilities that HSI's technology and backend offer, the brokerage, title, full service offering that we have, we kind of put that all into one wrapper, and then can have individual conversations with developers, with large corporations that looking for loyalty programs, frankly, with consumers, and really the whole gamut of stakeholders in the travel industry to really figure out how we partner with them most effectively. I mentioned a little bit about this earlier, but I think it's important for folks to understand that the scale of VI in our family of brands, that when it comes to the secondary market, we are far and away the dominant player. So, from our perspective, we're seeing almost 5 million unique visits a year to our family of websites. So, and this isn't just, rental traffic where there's a lot of traffic. These are people looking for significant solutions to their for their timeshare. And so we have a database of millions of travelers that we've worked with successfully. We're getting more than 10,000 verified timeshare owners per month that we interact with directly. And that's not even counting our travel club, where through the various HSI programs, we've got more than 500,000 active members who are dues paying, who appreciate the vacation ownership product. And so, again, from a scale perspective, we're really feel like we're in a place to really be very helpful to the folks that we work with and impactful across their businesses. So as far as sort of where we're headed, and sort of when I talked about where Chad and I are focused on strategy, we're really saying, hey, we want to be a friend to the industry. And that means we want to do the right thing by consumers, by developers, by resort partners, as well as the affiliates and corporations that we work with. And so from our perspective, we're very focused on driving tours for developers. We understand that at this point, people need heads and beds. And a lot of folks didn't know that was a strength of HSI. And we're really, building on that. And then we're also adding other solutions for them. So whether it's helping with trade-ins or member satisfaction, we're really leaning in and using the scale of our family of brands to help folks win. So, and then the last piece is we've been partnered with some industry leading experts in travel, and we'll be putting out over the next month a white paper to give people more detail in the secondary market. It's somewhat opaque, and a lot of folks don't really understand how the secondary market works and how big it is. And we want to add some data and rigor to that so that they can understand not only our market position, but the broader market overall. So, hopefully that was helpful and gave folks a little bit of insight into who we are. But happy to, follow up and answer any more questions you might have.
Well, thank you. That's amazing. The scope of your company, I'm really impressed. Gosh, with 4.8 million unique visitors a year is pretty phenomenal. I wanted to know a little bit more about your what you purpose to do with Holiday Systems International. I understand you bought it just last year, and you probably have some big plans for it.
Sure. So, HSI is a platform that we have respected what the founder and former CEO, what Craig Morganson built. And prior to the pandemic, prior to COVID, we'd had some preliminary discussions, but it made sense as there was significant change going through both organizations for us to be able to move forward. We just thought it was a really strategic move. Specifically, Craig had built phenomenal technology, wonderful relationships with developers, loyal members of his travel platform, but hadn't had all of some of the marketing and partnership investment and frankly resources that we bring to bear. And we thought adding the combination of two, that strong platform that he built, and then using some of the resources of the VI family to take it to the next level, we've just been really excited about that.
Well, sounds like a great marriage. So what do you think the major benefits of the acquisition are going to be?
Sure. So, we think there's really kind of a couple things that we think are major benefits. So, we have a database of millions of timeshare owners who are looking for, different ways to make sure that they maximize the value of their timeshare. And so we think that in addition to offering the most robust and effective marketplace in the industry, we now, through HSI, have another outlet to help them understand their options for capitalizing on the value of their timeshare. And so on the VI side, we can more effectively have conversations through Sell My Timeshare Now or our other brands about what we can bring to the table for the investment they make in a partnership with us. On the HSI side, the travel industry and travel clubs, there are a number of really qualified competitors out there. There are folks who've invested significant resources, and we respect that. And so we see that our ability to provide what we think is the kind of best-in-class usage experience, true point-and-click OTA style checkout, right? You pick your dates, you pick your resorts, without a person in the intermediating transaction, which is, technology that's we spent a lot of time looking at, and we knew that HSI was one of the only places we could get it. And then combining that with our access to inventory, developer partnerships, we're excited about what that can mean going forward for consumers. And then lastly, what I would say is, we have, more interactions with timeshare owners than anyone outside of a developer. One of the things we're proud of as the VI family of brands, we're the largest payer of maintenance fees to the timeshare industry by a large margin. So, we have tens of millions of dollars of maintenance fees paid. And we know that our HSI acquisition is going to allow us to have even more productive conversations with these developers who we're already intertwined with about what else we can do for them to help make both of our businesses successful.
Wow, really sounds like you're doing it right. Uh, so, what enhancements have you made or new products have you launched after the acquisition?
Well, sure. So, we kind of took the foundation that we got in the middle of COVID and actually said, hey, we've kept all of the staff that we could in Las Vegas, right? So every person who wanted to stay, we kept. And then we've actually added additional talent along the way. We're hiring aggressively. Our view is that despite the fact that the environment is uncertain, we believe what you said at the beginning of the interview. We know that the environment is changing and we want to be prepared for that. We know that, we believe over the next 18 months, the demand for travel is going to be extremely high. So we want to do the right thing by our existing members and then go aggressively to add new members. And so we're hiring to support the company. And then specifically, we've taken that functionality that has been built and we've actually kind of rebranded it and reskinned it, added a refresh so that consumers are getting the kind of visual and user experience that they expect today. And then lastly, we've launched our own kind of travel rewards product that we're very proud of, that we think is as good as anything else in the industry and that we're going to continue to improve. And that's in the My Travel Rewards Club. And so would love to maybe share a video that provides an overview of what that program is with the audience.
Introducing My Travel Rewards Club. With My Travel Rewards Club, you'll find exceptional travel opportunities that make your experience a priority. Say bon voyage to hidden fees and enjoy the unparalleled availability and flexibility that make My Travel Rewards Club the only travel membership you'll ever need. Enjoy access to one of the largest selections of 4- and 5-star resort vacations available online. We offer thousands of specially priced 8-day, 7-night resort vacations, ranging from studios to 4-bedroom suites, complete with living rooms and full kitchens. You can save thousands of dollars on a single reservation. Our Platinum members enjoy any 3 7-night resort vacations each year for only $6.99 per reservation. Any resort, any week, any unit size, no restrictions. Powered by Holiday Systems International, a leader in travel since 1993, with an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, My Travel Rewards Club provides award-winning concierge services and a simple online booking platform with unlimited access to premium vacation benefits, all backed by our best price guarantee. With our members-only rates, you'll enjoy access to incredible discounts not available through any public travel website, saving you up to 70% on your next adventure. You'll also enjoy access to more than 700,000 hotels worldwide, 50 cruise lines, 250 airline carriers, 50 rental car providers, 400,000 destination activities and tour packages, custom vacations, and so much more. With My Travel Rewards Club, travel has never been so rewarding. As a member, you can earn up to 8% back in travel cash every time you book resort weeks, hotels, or cruises through our platform. Travel cash is easy to understand and even easier to redeem. $1 in travel cash equals $1 that can be used to book your next vacation. You can even share your travel savings with friends and family. Just add them as authorized users on your membership. Every time you or your authorized users book through the platform, you earn more travel cash to use on future vacations. Experience My Travel Rewards Club and see what you've been missing. Isn't it time to travel the way you've always imagined travel should be?
Now, Bryan, with HSI, loyalty has always played a major role in their products. And so I wondered what your opinion, what your approach is as far as loyalty as part of the timeshare industry is concerned.
Sure. From our perspective, paid membership is the highest form of loyalty, right? That's the most dedicated relationship a company and a consumer can have. And so we take that very seriously. We look at this as we want to be offering value for our consumer beyond points. We really want to have a relationship. And so we're investing in adding additional products and services based on our customers' wants and needs. We know where they want to go because of their travel needs, which is one of the most kind of intimate and important decisions that they entrust us with. And so we want to build on that by adding services that we know other people who made similar decisions have done. And so from our perspective, we really think about loyalty as something far more than just points offered for services delivered, and really sort of a true partnership in actually delivering satisfaction to our customers and subscribers.
Well, it sounds like it's going to do a lot for consumers and for professionals in the industry as well. Very exciting. I wanted to thank you, Bryan, for joining us today. Thank you to our attendees as well. And have a brilliant day. And thank you, Bryan.
Thank you. Take care, Sharon. Bye.
Hi, I'm Sharon Scott Wilson, publisher of Resort Trades. We have been bringing you free videos in the hopes that we can help solidify the timeshare resort community and provide you, vacation ownership professional that you are, with some useful information. So when you hit the like button or share or comment, you're helping yourself too to be more integrated into the community, helping others get to know you. So be an influencer, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when we post a new video. And thank you. Good luck.